Fear makes the mind small. Fear tells you to doubt yourself. It whispers that you are wrong, weak, broken. People who use fear can easily trick you. They use lies, blame, shame, and carefully hide what they are actually doing. They push you to react with overwhelming emotion. This is a common pattern in personal abuse and organized stalking. It also happens online, where distance makes cruelty easier. A mind calibrated for truth can see past these painful tricks. It brings calm clarity to confusing situations. It is your best tool to keep yourself safe. It tests what it hears and feels, looks for facts over feelings, sees hidden intent, and notices repeating harmful patterns. This mind does not rush to self-blame. It trusts clear signals in your body, stays steady while others scream, and remains strong, compassionate, and kind. Manipulation, projection, distortion. Manipulation shapes your choices by tricking you. Love bombing with excessive praise, then suddenly withdrawing affection, promising care, then punishing you for needing it. Projection puts someone's bad intentions onto you. They call you selfish while they act selfishly. Distortion bends the truth until it's unrecognizable. It twists your memory and makes tiny mistakes seem unforgivable. Organized stalking and coordinated online attacks spread false rumors quickly. They leak private information, create fake accounts to harass, twist your words, and gaslight you in public forums. When many repeat the same lie, it can start to feel true. A mind calibrated for truth sees the pattern, marks intent, and names the harm for what it is. Psychological warfare is real. It's a deliberate strategy designed to destabilize your sense of reality. It turns your own shame and fear into weapons, inflating small things into overwhelming crises, and intentionally blurring the line between truth and fiction. The goal is to keep you in a state of confusion and self-doubt, making you easier to control. Fight back by building an unshakable foundation with steady habits. Your tools are simple, quiet, and entirely within your control. These grounding actions create an internal anchor, keeping your mind clear when external events feel chaotic. This is how you reclaim your focus and protect your inner peace. Emotional manipulation hits your heart first, triggering a primal urge to react. Your instinct says to fix it, to reason with lies, or to plead for proof. But these responses often give manipulators more power, feeding the very conflict they created. Instead, you must learn to use a different plan. Decode the situation for what it is, a tactic. Defuse your own emotional response before you act. And finally, detach from the conflict itself. This three-step process is how you take your power back. A single abuser may lie constantly, gaslight your experiences, and insist you're the problem. Groups can amplify those lies publicly, creating a powerful echo chamber designed to isolate you and validate the distorted narrative. A calibrated mind recognizes fear as the fuel for these attacks. When faced with projection, do not absorb it. Name the pattern to yourself, state the objective facts of the situation, and keep your voice and body calm. Your composure is your shield. Projection is a package they are desperately trying to deliver to you. You have every right to refuse the delivery. Decoding is the foundation of a mind calibrated for truth. It's the conscious practice of separating raw, observable facts from the compelling stories, powerful emotions, and automatic interpretations our minds create to make sense of the world. This simple act of untangling is where your power begins. In manipulative dynamics, reality is deliberately warped, your memory is questioned, and your perceptions are systematically dismissed. Decoding anchors you to what is verifiable. It transforms you from a reactor into a patient investigator of your own life, gathering data before drawing a conclusion. Pause and ask, what is the concrete evidence for this claim? What did I actually see or hear? Is this a feeling, an opinion, or a verifiable fact that anyone could confirm? You sent that email at 10:15 a.m. is a fact. You sent it to upset me is an interpretation, a story about intent. Both can feel true, but only one is grounded in objective reality. Keep a simple private record: date, time, who was there, exact words spoken, and observable actions. These small factual notes are your building blocks of clarity. Over time, they reveal what a single incident cannot. One mean word might be a mistake or a bad day. The same word used every Friday for a month is a documented pattern of abuse. Facts create a timeline that emotions can obscure. So when you are told that never happened, you're remembering it wrong, or you're too sensitive, your written record becomes your anchor. It is your quiet, undeniable proof. This did happen. Here is the date. Here are the words. This practice systematically dismantles the power of gaslighting and begins the essential work of rebuilding trust in your own perception and your own memory. Decoding isn't about being cold or detached, it's about being precise. It is the foundational first step to reclaiming your mental sovereignty and achieving profound clarity. Defusing is a powerful technique that takes the explosive energy out of a confrontation. It's about consciously choosing not to engage on an emotional level. Abusers often thrive on your reactions, your anger, your tears, and your fear. These responses are what they seek, as it gives them a sense of power and control over the situation. When you diffuse, you effectively cut off their fuel source. This isn't about suppression. It's a strategic move to preserve your own emotional energy and maintain your control. When you feel triggered, your body's fight-or-flight response kicks in. Your heart races, your breath goes shallow, and your muscles tense. You can consciously override this. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 1, and then exhale completely through your mouth for 4. Repeat this cycle. This simple act sends a signal to your brain that you are safe. Use simple, non-engaging language. This is often called the gray rock method, where you become as uninteresting as a plain gray rock. Memorize a few phrases like, "I hear what you are saying. I will have to think about that." Or, "I am not going to discuss this right now." Deliver these lines calmly, with a neutral tone. Resist the powerful urge to defend yourself or explain your position. Your only goal in this moment is to end the interaction without feeding it any more emotional energy. If it is safe to do so, physically create space. This could mean walking to another room, ending the phone call, or simply delaying your reply to a text. This space is invaluable. It gives you time to breathe, think, and ground yourself. To ground yourself, press your feet firmly into the floor. Feel the solid connection to the earth beneath you. Silently name 5 things you can see in the room. Then, use a planned exit phrase, such as, "I need some time to think about this." Each time you practice diffusing, you break their momentum and reclaim your own. It's a skill that restores your balance, your power, and your clarity, one interaction at a time. Detaching is the final and crucial step, creating healthy distance from the source of manipulation, physical, emotional, and energetic. Their chaos belongs to them, not you. Detachment protects your peace and energy. Start small. Don't answer late calls, block numbers or profiles, limit time, meet only in public. I will not continue this conversation if you are yelling. If they yell, end it. Consistency makes boundaries work. Curate who accesses your inner world. Choose confidants wisely. Calm, stable, non-judgmental. A trusted witness holds space for your reality and helps counter isolation. Emotional detachment is highest self-mastery. You cannot control others, but you can always control your response. To calibrate your mind for truth, sharpen mental and energetic perception through simple daily habits. These exercises tune you to inner wisdom and real-world context, building mental and emotional muscles against psychological warfare. Try these at home. First, the breath check. When upset, confused, or anxious, breathe slowly for 1 minute. Inhale 4, hold 1, exhale 4. Second, the fact check. Ask, what do I know for sure? What do I not know? If missing info, pause. Third, create a boundary script. I will not discuss this now. That language is not okay with me. I need to take some space. Practice and follow through. Fourth, social media audit. Mute what triggers anger, fear, inadequacy. Strengthen privacy. Finally, keep a trusted witness. Small factual updates. Ask them to listen. These consistent practices make your mind inhospitable to manipulation and a safer home for your highest self. This journey is highest self-mastery. Not perfection, not the end of pain, but learning to ride the waves instead of drowning. A calibrated mind is a light through pain, moving with wisdom, grace, and care. With decoding, records, and trust in your perception, gaslighting loses power. Lies sound hollow. Projections look obvious. You no longer need to convince them. You are secure in your reality. Start small today. Write one fact from a hard conversation. Breathe for 1 minute before replying. Stand tall, speak slowly. Small acts accumulate into resilience. You can become clearer, step back from distortion, and hold your truth with confidence. In this clarity, you will find your peace. You will find your power. If this helped you, take a breath with me. Like this video so others can find it. Share it with someone who needs steadiness today. Subscribe for more calm, practical tools. Each week, small steps toward clarity. Tap the bell to get notified when new guides drop. Comment one fact you're practicing this week. Your note might help someone else. Thank you for being here, for choosing truth, for choosing peace. I'll see you in the next one.